Want me to come straight to you?
So I can take it.
WFIV 105.3 FM, Loudon, Knoxville, Oak Ridge.
This is I-105.
The following is a special presentation of Horn Radio Sports. Here's Eric Gerhardt.
Well, good evening. Welcome into another night of Farragut High School hoops. We are at William Blount High School this evening, and of course, to get things started, it'll be the Lady Admirals and the Lady Governors. Farragut won the earlier matchup as the Lady Admirals, with the victory back in December on their home floor, took it 49-41. That was on December 16th. And so the Lady Admirals tonight in their road blue being introduced down below as the visitors, as it'll be Avery Strickland, also Keely Rogers, Ashlyn Sheridan, Claire Wyatt, and Madison Hodge in the starting lineup for Coach Jason Mayfield. They kill the lights here at William Blount's gym for the introduction of the Lady Governors. And we'll have you those starting five here in just a moment, as Farragut, of course, coached by Jason Mayfield. He's assisted by Andy Arndt, as well as Kristen Freeman, Madison Maples, and Alex Monday. William Blount in their home white with the blue numerals outlined in orange. Understand there's going to be a shooting contest involving boys head coach John Higgins at halftime of the girls' game. Well, fun bit of shooting contest that has become standard this season here at William Blount. And so, again, Ashlyn Sheridan, Claire Wyatt, Madison Hodge, Ace Strickland, and Keely Rogers on the floor to start for the Lady Admirals. William Blount's coached by Todd Wright. He's assisted by Joe Lee and Jason Kallenberg. And the Lady Governors will have jumping Jenna Kallenberg. Farragut did a tremendous job on her top scoring threat, really, for the Lady Governors in the first matchup. Limited her to just 5 points, and Farragut will win the tip. Claire Wyatt jumping against Jenna Kallenberg, and the Lady Admirals with the opening possession of tonight's ball game. Claire from 17 straight in front, a little too strong, and it's rebounded away by Julia Combs, sophomore for William Blount. So the Lady Governors with McKenna Myers, sophomore, at the point, guarded by her counterpart, also number 2, Farragut's Madison Hodge. She drifts right. Sarah Cagley, senior, looking to set a screen. Instead comes back left to Maddie Kelly. Now they go inside, and the pass is going to be thrown to Cagley, who was trying to get it to her teammate on a cut. That was Myers making the cut, but the pass is thrown behind her and out of bounds, and William Blount turns the ball over. So you got Julia Combs, Sarah Cagley, Maddie Kelly, Jenna Kallenberg, and McKenna Myers on the floor for William Blount head coach Todd Wright. Farragut, with William Blount going man, has the ball in the hands of Madison Hodge. She comes left, had a shot in the lane, nice dribbled, freed herself, but wasn't looking to take the shot. Instead returns the ball on the perimeter to Ashlyn Sheridan, who gives it up to Keely Rogers. Keely looked like maybe she was thinking about a three, instead picked up her dribble, gives it off to Hodge. Hodge, top of the key, Strickland. She'll shoot from 17, no good. Rebound, though, by Keely Rogers, goes back up and scores with the left hand. So the Lady Admirals are on the board first here at William Blount High School, just underway in our girls contest with boys action to follow this evening. I am told by athletic director, former boys basketball coach, Farragut Hall of Famer Donald Dodgen, that there will be no Friday matchup against Bearden. Here's a steal by the Lady Admirals on a trap out of the midcourt, but Sheridan misses a layup at the other end. So Farragut forces the turnover with the trap in William Blount's front court, but cannot capitalize. And the Lady Governors back the other way, but apparently, unbeknownst to me, out of the loop a little bit. Knox County schools closed the rest of the week, and so 2 Knox County schools supposed to meet Friday night. Farragut and Bearden will not. That game will be played later. William Blount with the basketball, and they look down low and coming open. Nice high-low action, and Cagley lays it up and in off a good feed from Julia Combs, and they call Farragut for a foul by Madison Hodge. So a push in the back on the layup by Cagley, who came free on a cut to the basket. Again, a good look from Combs on the assist, and the first foul of the ball game. And now looking to complete the three-point play. Combs cannot. Or excuse me, Kegley cannot. Farragut in front court. Claire Wyatt driving the length of the floor after grabbing that missed free throw is fouled on her way to the basket, and a couple of free throws coming for the Lady Admiral senior, Claire Wyatt. First foul on William Blount goes against Jenna Kallenberg. Claire shooting better than 80% from the foul line. First free throw is up and good. Early basket by Keely Rogers. Offensive rebound and stick back, and now Claire Wyatt bags a couple of free throws, and the Lady Admirals lead 4-2. As William Blount will throw over the top of a press, it comes in front court to Kegley. Kegley on the right side, hands off to Kallenberg. Farragut double teams, and they call a push. And if that's on Madison, it's going to be her second here early. We're only 2 minutes, 14 seconds in, but they give it to Keely Rogers instead. So Keely Rogers with her first foul. William Blount with the ball, trailing Farragut 4-2. 5:43 play opening quarter here at William Blount High School as Combs picks up her dribble, looks for the cutter in the lane, bounces it to Maddie Kelly. She circles out on the perimeter and took steps. Third turnover already for William Blount. See if Farragut can capitalize. Lady Admirals with the ball in a 4-2 game here early. Madison Hodge, guarded by Kallenberg, now drifts left, gives to Rogers. Three-pointer left side, rims out, no good. Strickland had the rebound and crashes to the floor and was fouled. Maddie Kelly, her first, and the team's second. So Farragut doing a good job here early on in the offensive glass. Keely Rogers scored on an offensive rebound and putback, and in that instance, A. Strickland kept it alive, and ultimately it pays off with a three-pointer by Claire Wyatt out top. Claire with a three, her first field goal. Here's Farragut with a steal in rear court. It's Rogers with it. Rogers looking left side to Hodge. Now Farragut swings the ball back right to Strickland. Strickland off the dribble takes William Blount's Myers right side, pulls up for a shot that's too strong. Rebounded away by the Lady Governors, Julia Combs. William Blount in front court with the basketball in the hands of McKenna Myers, guarded by Madison Hodge. Both teams man-to-man here at the outset as Strickland all over the Lady Governor with the ball over there. That would be Maddie Kelly, and she throws it away. Farragut with another steal, and then Strickland is hit hard on a drive to the basket at the other end and may have caught a heel right to the... She's limping a little bit, already favoring a left knee, and maybe took a shot to the face. But a couple of free throws coming for Ace Strickland, Farragut sophomore, as the Lady Admirals with a 7-2 lead here early. William Blount subbing. These are the first subs of the game. Gracie Love and Kendall Tilley into the ball game. Tilley had 11 in the first meeting with Farragut. The leading scorer for William Blount in the first matchup was McKenna Myers, who had 14. Again, Farragut did a great job on Kallenberg, who was limited to 5 points. Free throw by Strickland is no good. Second one on the way by Ace, nothing but net. So Strickland's in the scoring column, and Farragut leads 8-2. William Blount against a Farragut press. Tilley in rear court picks up her dribble and immediately needs some help, and that will come off the bench from Coach Todd Wright, who uses a timeout. So the Lady Admirals have forced 4 turnovers here early on, a variety of traps, be it full court or once William Blount gets the ball in front court. But they have been disruptive, have the Lady Admirals on the defensive end. And you got baskets by Keely Rogers and by Claire Wyatt, a three-pointer, and then the Lady Admirals 3 of 4 from the foul line. Claire Wyatt hitting both of her tosses, and a moment ago Ace Strickland hitting 1 of 2. Lone basket for William Blount, Sarah Kegley, and she was fouled on that basket, missed the three-point opportunity, unable to connect at the foul line. So McKenna Myers into Kendall Tilley. Tilley gives it back to Myers, brings it across the timeline. Here comes the trap. Tries to dribble around it. Circles back towards the midcourt stripe. Strickland cutting her off. That almost looked like a walk. Bounces it off to Love. Right side it goes to Kegley. Back left to Myers, looking inside. Instead to Tilley out top. Ashlyn Sheridan on Tilley. Now Claire Wyatt takes her on a switch. Comes back left, so Sheridan picks her up again. Kallenberg in a mismatch inside on Madison Hodge, but William Blount can't get the ball to her, and now the Lady Governors just throw it away. That's the second time where it's been an unforced turnover, as it was Kegley's pass just off the mark, intended for McKenna Myers, who maybe wasn't looking for it. I don't know, but it's turnover number 5 for the Lady Governors, and Farragut with the basketball. And an 8-2 lead, 3:40 to play in our opening quarter. Madison Hodge bounce pass inside to McCall Willis just into the game. And as she squares up in the paint and attempts a shot, she's clipped on the arm by Kendall Tilley. First foul on Tilley, third foul on the Lady Governors as a team. William Blount comes in 14-9 overall, 3-6 in the district. Farragut 16-6 overall, 7-2 in district play. And stepping to the line, McCall Willis with a free throw that is up and good for the Lady Admiral sophomore. Just into the game, they go inside to her immediately, and McCall coming off a 10-point effort against West last Friday. Second free throw, rims out, no good. Rebounded away by the Lady Governors. Julia Combs quickly in front court. William Blount with the basketball, driving on the left baseline. Shut down there is Gracie Love. Farragut headed her off at the pass, but then a push along the baseline. And Strickland picks up the personal foul. Her first, team third. McKenna Myers back into the ball game for William Blount. Replaces Julia Combs. Inbound feed off the baseline for William Blount comes out top to Tilley. Tilley gives to Kallenberg. Kallenberg to the free throw line, gives the ball up. Kallenberg still hasn't gotten a shot. Ashlyn Sheridan on her defensively. As Kallenberg gets the ball back, now McCall Willis is on Kallenberg. They swing it around left side to McKenna Myers. Myers looking inside and lobs it into traffic to Love. And Farragut in good position to maybe deflect that pass away, perhaps get a steal, but instead, as they converge on Love, a foul on Farragut's Claire Wyatt. Her first, team fourth. 4 fouls spread amongst 4 different Lady Admirals. William Blount with 4 fouls as well, I believe on 4 different Lady Governors. I think I missed one on my stat sheet there. I've only got them with 3, but the scoreboard shows 4. So the free throw is up and good by Love. That's stretching it to say she was in the act of shooting. She's got a pair of free throws and hits them both. 9-4. Farragut with a 5-point lead, 3 minutes to play. Opening quarter here at William Blount High School. Boys action will follow, and like all of these games down the home stretch, a critical one for Coach Higgins' boys. Madison Hodge, right side 3, a little bit short. William Blount comes away with the basketball. Kallenberg gives it up to Tilley. Tilley brings it in front court for the Lady Governors. Picked up by Strickland. Myers slides over to the right side, takes the pass. Now they go inside, and a quick shot is put up by Kegley. Good off the window. Nicely done by William Blount. They caught Farragut on a defensive switch, and Kegley was able to exploit that with the smaller Madison Hodge on her hip. She scores inside. Farragut swings the ball around the perimeter, right to left to Ashlyn Sheridan, left to right to Sheridan in the right corner. Her three-pointer is off the back of the iron. William Blount with a rebound. And the Lady Governors trailing 9-6 as we approach 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Bring the ball in front court. Tilley gives off left side. Three-pointer is going to be no good by Gracie Love. Farragut's rebound goes to McCall Willis. Willis to Hodge. Hodge in front court. Down low to Sheridan. And Sheridan's shot may have been deflected. I'm not sure. Underneath, missed everything. William Blount retreating defensively, able to recover. Looked like Farragut might have an uncontested layup, but could not cash it in. Here's William Blount's Tilley driving into the lane, gives to Myers in the left corner. Three-pointer, no good. Claire Wyatt, the rebound. Farragut doing a good job on both ends on the glass. In front court, Claire gives to Hodge, right side. Hodge, cross-court pass to Strickland on the left wing. Ace takes it into the lane. Runner with the right hand, left it short. It's saved in by Willis. And now Strickland will try to save it as well. And the ball ricocheted off William Blount out of bounds. So good hustle by a couple of Lady Admirals, McCall Willis and Ace Strickland, both of them with knee braces. And Farragut maintains possession. Ashlyn Sheridan, Madison Hodge will get breathers as Farragut now has Keely Rogers back in the ballgame and Lauren White on the floor as well. Claire Wyatt, long three from out top, short, rebound. Who's over the back? They call McCall Willis for the foul. Could have just as easily, I think McCall was behind a Lady Governor, but behind McCall coming over her back a bit was Callenberg of William Blount. But they give the foul to Willis, her first, team fifth. Callenberg, nice look down low to a wide-open teammate who missed the layup. That was Kelly unable to convert. But here is Willis with Myers with another opportunity. She can't hit. Farragut on the break, an outlet pass to Keely Rogers. Misses the layup, but a putback by McCall Willis is good. So the Lady Admirals get out in transition, and even though they didn't hit the initial shot, Willis was there to clean it up. And Farragut leads 11-6. Inside, getting the feed in the paint was Cagley, but she missed from in close. Farragut pursuing the basketball is ruled to be on the baseline. Claire Wyatt grabbing it, but standing on the baseline, so it'll stay at William Blount's end of the floor. As McKenna Myers checks out of the ball game, and Kendall Tilley returns to the game. Also, Gracie Love back in for Sarah Cagley. So 27 seconds to play in our opening quarter. William Blount with the ball, and they come in right underneath the basket, and a shot I think may have been blocked by either Willis or White. That shot attempt by, I think, Love, but deflected out of bounds. William Blount retains possession, trailing 11-6. In the corner now, inbounding will be Combs. Gets it into Callenberg to Tilley. Tilley penetrates and took steps. Just came to a stop and didn't have a clear idea of where she wanted to go with the ball. Picked up her pivot foot, and William Blount has its sixth turnover of this opening quarter. So Farragut, one would think, will hold for a final shot. Leading 11-6. Keely Rogers at the point. Goes to Claire Wyatt, right side. Bounce pass inside to Lauren White. She's bumped and fouled from behind by Callenberg with 5.8 seconds to play. It's her second. So Callenberg, the William Blount senior, picks up her second foul, and she's going to leave the game. 5.8 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Quickly checking back in, Sarah Cagley for William Blount. From under her own basket, Keely Rogers inbounds to the free throw line. To Claire, moves closer. Little jumper in the lane. Good by Claire Wyatt. And that will do it for the first quarter. Farragut getting a good look on the inbound play from underneath their own basket. Claire Wyatt comes open in the paint. She's got 7 to lead Farragut. And the Lady Admirals lead the homestanding Lady Governors after one, 13-6. We'll get a 1-minute break and return with second quarter action in our girls contest on the other side as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops presented by Pilot Food Marts on I-105.
Pilot, wherever you are, we are right on your way. With that Pilot My Rewards card, you can save in so many ways. Every 6th cup of the freshest coffee in town is on us. Mayfield milk is always just $3.99. You'll always save 3 cents per gallon of gas. And we always have daily specials by downloading the Pilot app. Pilot, wherever you are, we're right on your way to the game.
Go Admirals, and best of luck to the student athletes of Farragut High School from Travis Marine, your exclusive dealer for Cobalt boats, Coach Tri-Tunes, and Supreme Inboards. Hyperlight wake surf and wakeboards are in the pro shop, plus tubes, ski ropes, and more. Travis Marine now has off-season pricing on all boats and equipment, plus a full-service repair and parts center for all types of service needed. Travis Marine is Knoxville's only on-the-water boat dealer. You can play in their backyard anytime on Tedford Road off North Shore Drive. More at TravisMarine.com.
McKenna Myers drives from the left corner into the paint and scores for William Blount on the Lady Governor's first possession of quarter number 2. That trims Farragut's lead to 13-8. Farragut being led by Claire Wyatt, 7 points. McCall Willis has 3. Keely Rogers 2. Ace Strickland 1. It's Rogers, Madison Hodge, Strickland, Lauren White, and Claire Wyatt on the floor here to begin the second quarter. And Claire Wyatt from the right corner buries a 3. That's her second 3. here early on, and she's in double figures already, comes in averaging between 14, 15 points per game, and Claire knocks the ball loose, and it's going to be picked up by Madison Hodge. Farragut with another steal as the Lady Admirals in front court. Ace Strickland takes a pass from Wyatt and buries a three-pointer. So there's Farragut's first three by anyone other than Claire Wyatt. Third of this first half is Strickland now with 4 points, and the Lady Admirals capitalize on a 7th turnover. William Blount in front court, and they miss again right underneath. It's been sort of feast or famine for William Blount. Either they've turned the ball over or they've gotten a pretty darn good look inside, but they have missed repeatedly right at the rim. Kegley unable to convert that time for the Lady Governors. And then a foul is committed to boot, and I didn't catch who that was on, but it's foul number 6 for William Blount, so Farragut's going to be in the bonus the remainder of the half. Leading William Blount 19-8 as Madison Hodge brings the ball in front court with 6:37 to play in our second quarter. William Blount looks like there's zone here as Farragut with Wyatt giving to Hodge, swings it left side to Keely Rogers, bounce pass high post, goes to Strickland, gives out to Wyatt on the perimeter. Right side Lauren White. Now they move it inside to Strickland. A lot of traffic in there, and she throws it away. I believe that's Farragut's first turnover. But William Blount able to collapse on Strickland, who, if she wasn't going to take the shot, really had no passing lane available to her. William Blount in front court. Myers with the ball, working against Madison Hodge. Cannot free herself from Madison's defense, so gives it up to Kallenberg, who quickly gives it back to Myers. Kallenberg circles through the lane, moves over to the right side, gets the ball, launches a three, no good. Weak side rebound by William Blount's Kegley will keep it alive for the Lady Governors. To Tilley out top, now to Kallenberg. Kallenberg drives the lane but misses with the right hand on a scoop. Farragut with a rebound. Keely Rogers in front court for Farragut. Driving on Tilley. What do we have? Traveling. Ashlyn Sheridan replaces Lauren White in the Lady Admiral lineup. So Sheridan, Claire Wyatt, Ace Strickland, Madison Hodge, Keely Rogers. These are the 5 that began the game for Coach Mayfield. And McKenna Myers, Kendall Tilley, Jenna Kallenberg for William Blount. And also now here's Kallenberg dropping the ball down low to Kegley, who lays it up and in, and she's fouled. And maybe the foul before any shot. Hodge picks up her second foul, goes out of the game. Gabby Duncan checks in. Indeed, the foul was before the shot. So Gabby Duncan enters the lineup, number 11 for the Lady Admiral. She's a junior, coming off good performance against West with 8 points on Friday night. Here's Myers again driving the left baseline. Misses this time. Put back by William Blount is no good. That was Love unable to hit on the follow-up. And here's Farragut in front court with 5 minutes to play in our first half. Against a William Blount zone, Claire Wyatt on the perimeter, called for taking steps. So I didn't have Farragut with a turnover in the first quarter, but 3 here in the first 3 minutes of the second quarter. But leading 19-8 with 5:02 to play, first half. Farragut with a 3/4 court zone press. Kallenberg, good movement by William Blount, dropped it down low. And originally the shot was missed, but then grabbing her own miss, Julia Combs goes up and scores. And timeout called by Coach Mayfield as Lady Admiral's a little out of position with the press. And so William Blount with the basket underneath. And pulling back to within a single-digit deficit at 9 points at 19-10. Claire Wyatt with 10 points, Ace Strickland with 4, McCall Willis with 3 for Farragut. And additionally, Keely Rogers with 2. William Blount, Sarah Kegley has 4. Lady Governor's leading scorer. Rogers in front court for Farragut. Lady Admiral swing the ball into the corner. Sheridan with a 3-point attempt. No good. Keely Rogers, weak side rebound, puts up a follow. Counted, and she's fouled. So that's the second basket. Both of Keely's baskets have come following offensive rebounds. And McKenna Myers picks up the personal foul, her first. Keely Rogers with a free throw. Good. Completes the three-point play. Farragut leads 22-10. Lady Admirals were up 13-6 at the quarter break. William Blount across the timeline. Tilley shovels the ball off to Combs. Combs to McKenna Myers out top. Myers drifts left. Maddie Kelly looking to perhaps set a screen for her, but Myers backs out towards the timeline, guarded man-to-man by Keely Rogers. Gives to Callenberg. Quick three left side for Callenberg. Good. Farragut didn't get out there quite quick enough, and again, Callenberg's a player. Lady Admirals in front court, trying to get the ball on the baseline to Sheridan. It's knocked away and stolen by William Blount. Lady Governors in front court. Tilley, guarded by Gabby Duncan, drives around her, leaves the ball back for a three-point attempt by Maddie Kelly that is no good. Keely Rogers, a defensive rebound, and here comes Farragut on the break. Rogers in front court, pulls up in the lane, almost skidded to a stop, avoided the walk, but it caused her to come up a little bit short on a shot attempt in the paint. William Blount with a rebound. Lady Governors back the other way, trailing 22-13. McKenna Myers. Off to Maddie Kelly. Now to Callenberg left side. Callenberg guarded by Ashlyn Sheridan. Sheridan slips, but now comes over and deflects a pass by Callenberg, and Gabby Duncan with the steal. Lady Admirals force the turnover. Good hands by Sheridan. Now down low, Sheridan takes a pass and lays it up and in. Ashlyn Sheridan making the defensive play on one end, rewarded on the other with a layup, her first basket, and Farragut leads 24-13. William Blount goes inside to Callenberg, and there's a nice block shot by Claire Wyatt, but it comes right back to Julia Combs, and Combs then is able to hit on her second attempt. So Callenberg with a good look to Combs, but Claire Wyatt comes over, blocks the shot. It comes right back into the lap of Combs, who goes up and hits the basket, her second of the quarter. And 24-15 our score. We've got timeout on the floor with 2:43 to play in our first half. And Coach Mayfield obviously not happy about where one or perhaps a couple of the Lady Admirals have been positioned on the floor defensively. So we've got a substitution that is made. I guess McCall Willis checks back into the ballgame for Gabby Duncan. So you got Keely Rogers, Ashlyn Sheridan, Claire Wyatt, Ace Strickland, and McCall Willis. In the right corner, Sheridan's got a good look. Three-pointer, nothing but net. Ashlyn Sheridan, pretty solid three-point shooter and had a great look. That's Farragut's fourth three. There's a steal by Claire Wyatt in rear court. Drives for the layup and scores. Claire just kind of laying in the weeds there. Saw that pass coming all the way. Makes the steal. Farragut nearly turns him over again, but William Blount avoids the turnover. Lady Governors in front court. Right side with a basketball. That's Cagley. Strickland on her. She dribbles back out beyond the three-point arc and gives the ball up to McKenna Myers. Myers near the timeline, guarded by Claire Wyatt. Here comes the double team with Keely Rogers. They swing it around into the left corner to Gracie Love. Love picks up her dribble, having moved to the wing. Gives to Kelly, and Kelly moving towards the top of the key. Bumped and fouled by Sheridan. It'll be her first and the team's seventh, and William Blount in the bonus as Maddie Kelly. Lady Governor Jr. with a free throw. No good. Claire Wyatt gets the deflected rebound. So William Blount misses on the front end. Farragut in front court with the basketball. 1:45 to play first half, leading 29-15. Keely Rogers is at the point. Claire Wyatt stands at the high post. Strickland takes a pass on the wing, gives to Sheridan in the corner. Skip pass out top to Rogers, gives it up to Strickland. Three-pointer for Ace. No, but there's McCall Willis with an offensive rebound, but missed on the follow. William Blount in front court. McCall Willis applying some pressure on the ball in the hands of Julia Combs. Combs gives it up to Love. Now to Cagley, guarded by Sheridan between the circles. Ball nearly stolen by Keely Rogers, and as she went for it a second time, she bumps Myers and picks up a personal foul. Second foul on Keely. So another 1-and-1 opportunity for William Blount, as Kelly could not connect a moment ago for the Lady Governors. McKenna Myers now will try her hand at it as she steps to the free throw line, and the toss is no good. Claire Wyatt with the rebound. So 2 missed front ends for William Blount, and the lead for Farragut remains 14. William Blount in a zone. Farragut working the ball around the perimeter. Now they go high post to Claire Wyatt. Can't get a shot off. Gives it back on the left wing to Strickland. Strickland off to Rogers. Backs it out. High post, Strickland able to find Wyatt, and Claire fouled as she starts to make a move to the basket. Gracie Love, her first, team 8th, and so Claire Wyatt to shoot Farragut's first 1-and-1. Toss, no good for the Lady Admiral Senior. So 3 1-and-1s for these teams combined, and nobody's been able to connect on a front end. Trailing 29-15, William Blount looks like it wants to hold for a final shot. We'll see. Myers pressured by Sheridan, who knocks the dribble away and ties her up, and the possession arrows to Farragut. Nicely done by sophomore Ashlyn Sheridan. So McCall Willis out of the game. Madison Hodge back in. 10.7 seconds remaining in the first half. Farragut leading by 14. Keely Rogers takes a pass from Hodge, gives to Strickland out high, now to Sheridan. Sheridan to Strickland, long 3, left side for Ace. No good as the horn sounds. First half comes to a close with the Lady Admirals leading by 14 here at William Blount, 29-15. So we'll get a 2-minute break and return on the other side to take a look at all of the first half numbers. That is assuming I can actually see the score sheets. Well, again, we've got, I think, a shooting competition coming up here that is going to involve, well, we'll have the dance team first. But at some point here, I'm told, during halftime of our girls' contest, Robbie Lotz and Coach John Higgins will engage in a 3-point shooting contest with the lights off and both of them donning sunglasses. So that should be fun. But we'll get a 2-minute break here, return with more on the other side as you listen again to Farragut basketball with the Lady Admirals leading William Blount at halftime of our girls' game 29-15. Back in 2 minutes with more as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops on I-105.
Hi, this is Dave from VG's Bakery. Hard to believe that 20 years ago we opened our little bakery in Farragut. Our promise then is the same promise we make today. We will offer only the finest handmade baked goods. Whether you come to one of the 7 farmers markets we attend each week or come to our bakery in the Kohl's Shopping Center in Farragut, you will taste the quality. Come see, smell, and taste what's baking 20 years later at VG's Bakery. Handcrafted baked goods. Oh, yeah.
Shop Farragut wishes you and the entire Admiral Sports Nation much success and happiness this exciting season and reminds you to shop Farragut all year long. Your Farragut retailers, restaurants, and service providers have worked hard to make your shopping easy and a bargain. Follow Shop Farragut on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get all of the deals and discounts you need. Go Admirals!
You've got dirt, grime, and French fries from last season tucked under your front seat. From the rush of work and play, you've even collected enough dog hair in your vehicle to make a winter coat. Truth be told, your car's a mess, but the memories created will last a lifetime. Pure Magic Car Wash helps you bring back the magic in your vehicle and in your life. Stop by any of our 5 area locations today or check us out at PureMagicCarWash.com. Pure Magic Car Wash. Life happens in your car. Bring back the magic.
Pilot, wherever you are, we are right on your way. With that Pilot My Rewards card, you can save in so many ways. Every 6th cup of the freshest coffee in town is on us. Mayfield milk is always just $3.99. You'll always save 3 cents per gallon of gas. And we always have daily specials by downloading the Pilot app. Pilot, wherever you are, we're right on your way to the game.
Back here at William Blount High School, Robbie Lotz, a.k.a. the William Blount Creamsicle, ready for a three-point shootout with Farragut boys basketball coach John Higgins. They've got 1 minute to try to hit as many three-pointers as they possibly can with the lights off in the gym and both of them wearing sunglasses. And I think whichever, so Robbie representing William Blount, of course Coach Higgins representing Farragut. For the student section, whichever team wins, and I think they get free ice cream from Dairy Queen. So the competition is underway, and everybody's struggling so far. Looks like there's the first one, at least I believe the first one for Coach Higgins. Robbie may have hit one as well for William Blount at the other end. There's a second one for Higgins. He may be heating it up a little bit now. There you go, 3 in a row, maybe 4 in a row. Got another one. I said when athletic director for William Blount, Scott Cupp, told me about this competition, I said this would be quite the feather in Robbie Lotz's cap if he could win this, because before Chris Lofton came along at the University of Tennessee, I believe John Higgins was right there at the very top of all of the three-point stats in Tennessee basketball history. So clearly, with the 1 minute having run out, John Higgins is the winner here tonight in the creamsicle three-point shootout at William Blount High School. Great little promotional deal, and so I guess the Farragut students here in attendance will get free ice cream from Dairy Queen as a result of that shooting performance by the Farragut coach. So let's, with the lights back up now, tell you that Farragut led 13-6 at the end of the first quarter, and the Lady Admirals outscoring William Blount 16-9 in the second quarter. Lead by 14 here at halftime, 29-15. I had William Blount with 6 first-quarter turnovers and Farragut with none, and so that helped certainly Farragut build the early advantage. In the second quarter, I had Farragut with 4 turnovers, William Blount with 3. So at the half, I've got Farragut with 4 total turnovers, William Blount with 9. Taking a look at the individual scoring for the Lady Governors, McKenna Myers 0 of 1 from the line, 2 points. Jenna Kallenberg 3 points on a 3-point field goal. Gracie Love 2 of 2 from the line for 2 points. Maddie Kelly 0 of 1 from the line, did not score. Also Sarah Cagley 0 of 1 from the line. She has 4 first-half points. And Julia Combs also for William Blount with 4 first-half points, as those two, the senior Cagley and the sophomore Combs, William Blount's leading scorers in the first half, 4 points apiece, as William Blount collectively shoots 2 of 5 from the foul line, 40%. And the 1 3-pointer, the only basket for senior Jenna Kallenberg. For Farragut, Claire Wyatt leading the way, a pair of threes. Claire 2 of 3 from the foul line. She's got 12 points. Ace Strickland, 1 3-pointer, 1 of 2 from the line, 4 points for Strickland. For McCall Willis, she was 1 of 2 from the line and scored 3 points. Keely Rogers, 1 of 1 from the line, 5 points for Rogers in the first half. And Ashlyn Sheridan also with 5 points, included in Sheridan's total, a 3-pointer. So the Lady Admirals had 4 threes. Again, Claire Wyatt had 2, Strickland and Sheridan 1 apiece. William Blount had just the single 3-pointer by Kallenberg, and Farragut shoots 5 of 8 from the foul line, 63% compared to William Blount's 2 of 5 in the first half of play. As the Lady Admirals lead it here at intermission 29-15. Let's get another break, and we'll return on the other side with second half action in our girls contest. You're listening to Farragut High School Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts on I-105.
Go Admirals, and best of luck to the student athletes of Farragut High School from Travis Marine, your exclusive dealer for Cobalt boats, Coach Tri-Tunes, and Supreme Inboards. Hyperlight Wake Surf and Wakeboards are in the pro shop, plus tubes, ski ropes, and more. Travis Marine now has off-season pricing on all boats and equipment, plus a full-service repair and parts center for all types of service needed. Travis Marine is Knoxville's only on-the-water boat dealer. You can play in their backyard anytime on Tedford Road off North Shore Drive. More at TravisMarine.com.
Hi, this is Dave from VT's Bakery. Hard to believe that 20 years ago we opened our little bakery in Farragut. Our promise then is the same promise we make today. We will offer only the finest handmade baked goods. Whether you come to one of the 7 farmers markets we attend each week or come to our bakery in the Kohl's Shopping Center in Farragut, you will taste the quality. Come see, smell, and taste what's baking 20 years later at VG's Bakery. Handcrafted baked goods. Oh, yeah.
I-105 presents the pristine 3-part harmonies of the sister trio known as Joseph. Thursday, February 20th at the Bijou Theater. Tickets are now available at the Tennessee Theater box office, Ticketmaster.com, and by phone. There's more at thebandjoseph.com.
Ham and Goodies was opened in 1978 using old family recipes and only the finest ingredients. This little restaurant on North Shore Drive in Knoxville became more than just a bakery and a hot spot for a delicious lunch. It's been the taste destination for over 40 years. We offer delectable treats like our world-famous lemon cookies and homemade cakes. We're now open for breakfast and even offer catering. Come visit Ham and Goodies at their second location at Cedar Bluff. Ham and Goodies, where we believe that all things should be made with lots of love and butter.
You've got dirt, grime, and French fries from last season tucked under your front seat. From the rush of work and play, you've even collected enough dog hair in your vehicle to make a winter coat. Truth be told, your car's a mess, but the memories created will last a lifetime. Pure Magic Car Wash helps you bring back the magic in your vehicle and in your life. Stop by any of our 5 area locations today or check us out at PureMagicCarWash.com. Pure Magic Car Wash. Life happens in your car. Bring back the magic.
Shop Farragut wishes you and the entire Admiral Sports Nation much success and happiness this exciting season and reminds you to shop Farragut all year long. Your Farragut retailers, restaurants, and service providers have worked hard to make your shopping easy and a bargain. Follow Shop Farragut on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get all of the deals and discounts you need. Go Admirals!
Eric Gerhardt back with you here at William Blount High School as we get set to begin the third quarter of our girls contest. Farragut leading William Blount 29-15. William Blount will have the first possession of the second half. And the Lady Governors looking for a little pick and roll action, and it's tipped and stolen by Farragut. They were trying to get the ball to Kallenberg. Wyatt with the steal, but now Wyatt's pass will be picked off by William Blount. And here the Lady Governors back the other way. Kallenberg all the way to the basket, scores. Kallenberg scores as the teams trade turnovers at the outset of the second half. 29-17. Farragut leading by 12. Wyatt was open in the lane. Strickland instead against the William Blount zone. Gives to Rogers on the right side. 2-3 zone by William Blount. Madison Hodge, Ace Strickland, Ashlyn Sheridan, Keely Rogers, and Claire Wyatt for the Lady Admirals. Again, Wyatt's open inside, gets the pass, gives it back to Rogers. Now Rogers penetrates, steps around a defender, puts it up with a left hand in the paint. No good. Rebounded away by Sarah Cagley of William Blount. Quickly in front court, McKenna Myers drives all the way to the basket against 2 Lady Admiral defenders. Missed the shot. William Blount keeps it alive, though. Pass goes outside on the right wing to Tilly. Kelly kept it alive with the offensive rebound. Kelly now with the basketball, having taken the pass from Tilly. Picks up her dribble. Gives it off to Cagley. Cagley guarded man-to-man by Strickland. Looked like she's carrying the ball. Bounce pass right side to Kelly. Drives around Rogers all the way to the basket. Scores and is fouled. McCall Willis to the scorer's table. Madison Hodge picks up her third foul. So no one had any more than 2 to begin the second half. Kallenberg for William Blount with 2. Madison Hodge with 2 for Farragut, as well as Keely Rogers. But now here quickly in the third quarter, Hodge picks up a third. She leaves. McCall Willis checks in. And the free throw is up and good by Maddie Kelly, completing a 3-point play, her first points of the night. 29-20. So William Blount with the first 5 points of the second half. A minute 30 in. Ace Strickland, 3-pointer, left side over Kallenberg, good. Second 3 for the sophomore Strickland. William Blount in front court. Kallenberg gives off to Myers, left side 3, good. That's the first 3 for McKenna Myers, the second for the Lady Governors. And so both teams knocking down threes as Farragut now will try another one. Ashlyn Sheridan, right side. No good. Tilly had the rebound, lost it, but grabs it back. 5:50 to play third quarter. 32-23 Farragut by 9. Here is Kallenberg trying a three from the left side. Got it up and got it in. Kallenberg's second three, and Farragut will use a timeout, leading 32-26 with 5:45 to play in the third quarter. William Blount scored 6 points in the opening quarter, 9 points in the second quarter, and they have scored 11 points here in the first 2 minutes and 15 seconds of the third quarter. So Coach Mayfield using a timeout as Farragut's 14-point halftime cushion has been whittled to 6. Farragut's lone basket in this third quarter, that three-pointer a moment ago by Ace Strickland. Keely Rogers, Ace Strickland, Claire Wyatt, Ashlyn Sheridan, and McCall Willis on the floor for Coach Mayfield's Lady Admirals. Boys action will follow. Farragut won decisively at home back on December 16th. And the Lady Governors with a steal. They were trying to get the ball at the high post to Strickland, but it was stolen away by Tilley. So William Blount can cut further into this Farragut lead. Tilley drifts right. Kallenberg looking to screen. Now she looks to post inside. They're not really looking for her at the moment. Cagley has the ball knocked away from her by McCall Willis. Tracks it down near midcourt. Gives to Tilley. Tilley over on the left side to Maddie Kelly. Returns the ball to Tilley out top. Guarded by Rogers. Here's Kallenberg, three-pointer, right side, no good. McCall Willis with a rebound. Gives to Rogers. Keely Rogers in front court for Farragut. Drives into the lane, comes to a stop, picks up her dribble, gives it back to Strickland for a top-of-the-key three. No good. Long rebound to Rogers on the right wing. She'll try a three. No good. Ashlyn Sheridan had the rebound, and it's stolen away from her from behind. Myers picks the pocket, and Myers in front court for William Blount gives Kelly the ball on the left wing for a three-pointer that is no good. Rebounded away by Willis of Farragut. Lady Admirals in front court with it. Claire Wyatt will bring it up and shoot a three. No good. I'm not sure that's the shot. I think you run a little offense maybe. If you get a good look on the three, running your offense, I think Coach Mayfield's going to have any problem with that, but I'm not sure the quick three is what he wants to see. Willis, by the way, was charged with a foul, her second, and the second on the Lady Admirals here in quarter number 3. William Blount with the basketball due to that foul, and Strickland knocks a pass out of bounds into the scorer's table. Strickland a little, you can tell she's moving a little gingerly on that left knee. McCall Willis also with a left knee braced up. Right side, Tilley. Of course, Macy Barnes is out with an ankle injury. William Blount throws the ball away. Rogers with a steal off that pass from Julia Combs into front court. Keeley driving right at Kallenberg, and her shot is deflected out of bounds. Farragut will keep it. William Blount's got to score a player at the scorer's table. Gracie Love into the ball game, replaces Maddie Kelly. 4 minutes to play third quarter, Farragut by 6. Inbound feed to Strickland on the left wing. She drives into the lane, got the shot, but they say a foul beforehand. And it's Kallenberg. And so she becomes the first Lady Governor to pick up a third foul. First foul of the second half against William Blount. Rogers inbounds from under her own basket for Farragut. Comes in out top to Strickland. Strickland got away from Kallenberg, drives the left side of the lane, missed the shot, put back by Willis, no good. Farragut got 2 good looks and could not capitalize. William Blount in front court again, a chance to cut further into a 6-point lead for Farragut, a lead that was 14 at halftime. Tilley, left side to Kallenberg. Kallenberg penetrates with the right hand. Missed the shot, but she's going to have a couple of free throws. McCall Willis now picks up a third foul. So Madison Hodge is on the bench with 3. When she picked up a third, McCall entered the lineup. Now McCall's got 3. And Jenna Kallenberg, her first free throw of the night is good. 9 points for the William Blount senior. 6 of them here in quarter number 3. As previously mentioned, Farragut Great job in the first matchup against her, allowed her only 5 points. Second free throw's missed. Claire Wyatt driving the floor, fouled on her way to the basket. So William Blount really didn't stop the ball. Looked like Claire was going to have an uncontested layup, but somebody reached in and fouled her prior to the shot, and they're going to call it on Love. Second foul on William Blount. Lauren White enters the game for McCall Willis. Inbound feed, Keely Rogers to Ashlyn Sheridan. Keely comes out top, takes the return feed from Sheridan. Now they swing it around into the right corner to Claire Wyatt. Lauren White's inside against this zone. Claire Wyatt's going to launch a three from the right side. No good. Farragut by 5, 32-27. 3:05 to play, third quarter. Lady Admirals thoroughly controlled the game in the first half, but have only 3 points here in the third quarter. Into the lane goes Love for William Blount, attacking the basket, and we'll see if they give the foul against Farragut Sheridan. Yes. Second foul on Sheridan, and the fourth on the Lady Admirals. So Gracie Love at the line to shoot a pair. She hit a pair, her only free throw attempts in the first half, and the William Blount sophomore knocks it down, and so now it's a 4-point game. Farragut leading 32-28, and now 32-29 as Love hits them both. So 14-3, William Blount's advantage here in the third quarter, as they're within 3 points now. Farragut in front court. Sheridan, right side jumper, no good. Lauren White, nice hustle to save it, but saves it in to McKenna Myers. William Blount on the break, driving right side. Love cannot hit the shot. Strickland providing some defensive resistance. Farragut with a rebound and back the other way quickly. Rogers taking it to the basket is going to be fouled by Julia Combs. 2 free throws coming for Keely Rogers.
Fouls up 30. Julia Combs hits her first.
First foul on Combs, third foul on William Blount as a team here in the second half. And so let's see if Farragut can sort of get some things straightened out as far as their shot by going to the free throw line. First one rims out on Keely. Madison Hodge back into the ballgame with those 3 fouls, replaces Ashlyn Sheridan. So Keely, having missed the first, puts up the second. Lady Admiral sophomore good on this one. 6 points for Keely Rogers, and Farragut pressing. Ball comes into McKenna Myers, Lauren White and Claire Wyatt there. Wyatt's going to bump her, and a foul called on Claire. Her second, and the team 5th. So William Blount fast approaching the bonus, and we've got just 2:23 remaining in the third quarter. Across the timeline, McKenna Myers guarded by Madison Hodge. Madison, as always, quick, tenacious on the defensive end, staying right in front of her. She gives the ball up to Cagley. Cagley in turn to Love. Now they look inside, trying to get the ball to Cagley, posting, and the ball's knocked away by Strickland, picked up by Hodge. Farragut in front court with a turnover. Strickland to Hodge. They swing it around left side. Rogers gives to Wyatt in the corner for a 3. No good. Farragut's gotten a little 3 happy in this third quarter. William Blount trailing by just 4 after trailing by 14 at halftime. Lauren White pressuring the ball. Ball's picked up and then ricocheted off a Lady Governor on a pass inside. And what are we going to have? A held ball, I suppose, as Combs could not handle the pass. Gabby Duncan back into the ballgame. Farragut gets it on the alternate possession. So you got Madison Hodge, Claire Wyatt, Gabby Duncan, Ace Strickland, Lauren White on the floor. 1:10 to play in the third quarter. William Blount staying with the zone, and why not? Worked well this half for them. Strickland's going to shoot a 3. Too strong, no good, and then William Blount deflects the rebound out of bounds.
Checking into the Lady Governors, number 3, Kendall Tilley.
Kendall Tilley and Maddie Kelly back into the ballgame for William Blount, replacing Love and Callenberg. 58.9 seconds remaining in the third. Hodge inbound feed thrown away. Went through the legs, I think, of a Lady Admiral and is picked up by Julia Combs. William Blount's McKenna Myers driving off the left side, fouled on her way to the basket. She's going to have a couple of free throws. I think Lauren White, the guilty party.
Fouls on 24. Lauren White, her first.
So McKenna Myers, 0 of 1 from the line, will have a pair of free throws. First is up and good, and again, it's a three-point game, 33-30. Just 4 points for Farragut in this third quarter. Second toss, no good. Claire Wyatt with the rebound. And now Claire bumped in rear court. Not a good foul by William Blount's Julia Combs. Claire, good free throw shooter. But Farragut's not there yet. I'm confusing which team's in the bonus. William Blount is in the bonus the rest of the game. Farragut's still got 3 fouls to go before they're there. Gabby Duncan, left corner three, no good. Weak side rebound to William Blount, but then Farragut strips it away. Hodge comes up with it, gives to Strickland. Strickland driving the lane, fouled. Now that's what you want to see. Take the ball to the basket. Strickland with that lightning quick first step. And she draws a foul and a couple of free throws upcoming. Strickland 1 of 2 from the line tonight. That's foul number 5 on William Blount. Free throw, good. Much needed for Farragut. Lauren White out of the game. Claire Wyatt, Keely Rogers in her. Second free throw, good. Strickland hits a pair. 3 of 4 from the line tonight. And now William Blount stepped on the sideline against some defensive pressure applied by the Lady Admirals in rear court. And a turnover for the Lady Governors. Their 4th of the quarter, 13th of the game. Farragut with a 5-point lead, and they get the ball back side front court with 25 seconds to play in the third. William Blount. Looks like probably a 1-3-1. Gabby Duncan off to Strickland, down to 10 seconds to play in the third. Ashlyn Sheridan takes the pass, drifts right, picks up her dribble, had Claire inside, instead gives off to Rogers. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Rogers to Strickland, long three left side, no good at the horn. Again, Farragut had a chance to get it inside to Claire Wyatt. That was probably the best look, but missed on that opportunity and then ended up shooting a long three, a hurried three ahead of the horn. No good from the left wing by Strickland, and we'll head to the fourth with Farragut leading William Blount here at William Blount High School, 35-30. Back in 1 minute with fourth quarter action in our girls contest as you listen to Farragut High School basketball presented by Pilot Food Marts on Farragut's independent voice, FM 105.3 WFIV.
Pilot, wherever you are, we are right on your way. With that Pilot My Rewards card, you can save in so many ways. Every 6th cup of the freshest coffee in town is on us. Mayfield milk is always just $3.99. You'll always save 3 cents per gallon of gas. And we always have daily specials by downloading the Pilot app. Pilot, wherever you are, we're right on your way to the game.
Go Admirals, and best of luck to the student athletes of Farragut High School from Travis Marine, your exclusive dealer for Cobalt boats, Coach Tri-Tunes, and Supreme Inboards. Hyperlight Wake Surf and Wakeboards are in the pro shop, plus tubes, ski ropes, and more. Travis Marine now has off-season pricing on all boats and equipment, plus a full-service repair and parts center for all types of service needed. Travis Marine is Knoxville's only on-the-water boat dealer. You can play in their backyard anytime on Tedford Road off North Shore Drive. More at TravisMarine.com.
William Blount with the first possession of the fourth quarter. Lady Governors trailing here at home against the visiting Lady Admirals of Farragut, 35-30. Kallenberg inside, a lot of traffic, puts up a shot, no good. Farragut with a rebound. Claire Wyatt in front court, bumped and fouled from behind. Coach Wright wanted a foul for his Lady Governors on the other end, didn't get it. And now Maddie Kelly picks up her third foul. Team 6, both teams now will be in the bonus the rest of the game. Lady Admirals by 5 with the basketball on their first possession of this fourth quarter. Keely Rogers, top of the key, thought about a three. Instead, gives to Duncan on the right wing. Now to Sheridan out top. To Wyatt. Wyatt gives it up to Keely Rogers. So you got Strickland and Rogers, Wyatt, Sheridan, and Duncan on the floor for the Lady Admirals at the outset of the fourth quarter. William Blount, the 1-3-1 zone. Strickland, right side three, no good. And Sheridan called for a foul. She didn't get her money's worth. Her third, team seventh, and so we walk to the other end. And Maddie Kelly will shoot 1-1. Toss, no good. That is, I believe, the third 1-1 situation for William Blount this evening. They've missed them all on the front end. Claire Wyatt takes it the length of the floor, dribbles around a defender, scores with the left hand. First basket of the second half for Claire Wyatt, as she's close to her average now with 14 points. Farragut by 7, pressing, and another foul in rear court that, again, not much contact. Claire with her third, and so once more we walk to the other end, and McKenna Myers will shoot 1-1. She's one of 3 from the foul line tonight. Myers puts up the toss and misses it. 4 1-1s. All of the front ends were missed by the Lady Governors thus far in the ball game. And now another, at least it's being called both ways. That's one for William Blount where Kendall Tilley didn't get her money's worth, just kind of hand-checking ever so slightly Claire Wyatt, and she picks up a foul. And so Claire will shoot 1-1, and Claire hits the front end. 15 for Claire Wyatt. She's now 3 of 4 from the line tonight. Right on her average, 15 points, and now 16 as she cashes them both in. Claire hits the bonus toss, and Farragut has built the lead out to 9. William Blount against the press, long lead pass in front court to Kegley, and Farragut will foul it. Lady Admirals weren't back defensively, and Strickland fouls to prevent Kegley from having a wide open layup. So Kegley's going to have a couple of free throws, and now William Blount's in the double bonus the rest of the game, as Kegley 0 of 1 from the line tonight, 4 points, puts up the first of 2, and hits it. Lady Governor Sr. with 5 now. Leading scorer for William Blount, Kallenberg with 9. 6 of those 9 coming in the third quarter. William Blount gets Gracie Love into the ball game, replacing Maddie Kelly. And Sarah Kegley steps back to the free throw line for the second toss, and like the first, it's good. Kegley hits a pair, and it's a 7-point lead for Farragut, 39-32. Against a retreating zone press of William Blount, Farragut brings the ball across the timeline. Claire Wyatt gives to Strickland, down low to Sheridan. Sheridan driving the baseline, gives out on the right wing to Rogers. Rogers returns it down low on the block to Sheridan, who wasn't looking to shoot, and then backs it out to Madison Hodge. So Farragut can hold the ball and see if William Blount perhaps will extend out of this zone. Hodge bounces to Claire Wyatt. William Blount, again, it's a 1-3-1 look, it appears. Into the corner to Sheridan. Back out top to Hodge through Claire Wyatt. Left side Strickland. Bounces it to Hodge. Into the right corner to Sheridan. Wyatt in the post. Now slides to the corner. Takes a pass from Sheridan. Claire, one dribble. Gives it up to Sheridan. Down to 5.5 to play. Farragut just moving the ball around the perimeter, and now Wyatt has the ball. Well, she's going to be tied up. It was knocked away briefly. She grabbed it back. Tilley reached in, tied her up, and the possession arrow will keep it with Farragut. 5:23 to play, 39-32. Lady Admirals by 7. Inbound feed to Keely Rogers. Back to Wyatt. Now to Strickland. She'll shoot a 3. Hits the 3. Ace Strickland with her third 3 of the ball game. She's got 12 points, and Farragut leads by 10, 42-32. So much better start to this fourth quarter than Farragut's third, and now here's a deflection in rear court by Wyatt, picked up by Rogers, and Rogers fouled on her way to the basket as the Lady Admirals deflect a pass in rear court, create the turnover, and Rogers will have a couple of free throws as a result. As that's, I didn't catch who the foul was on, but it's foul number 8 for William Blount. And Rogers shooting a pair. The first toss is a little flat and off the front of the rim, no good. Keeley's 2 of 4 from the line tonight. 6 points for the sophomore. Second toss, same deal. Flat and short. William Blount with a rebound. Callenberg gives to Tilly. Tilly in front court, down low. Good look to Cagley, who lays it up and in. Cagley's got 8. Farragut across the timeline. The ball in the hands of Claire Wyatt, who gives it up to Madison Hodge. 42-34. Farragut by 8 with 4:40 to play here at William Blount. Into the corner, left side, Sheridan. William Blount looks like they want to trap maybe out of this press, or out of this zone rather. Farragut swings the ball around right side to Keeley Rogers for a 3. No good, off the back of the iron, and the long rebound's tracked down by Madison Hodge. So Farragut can milk some more clock off. Sheridan, left corner, 3-pointer, no, it was a good look. The long rebound again comes out top. Strickland with the rebound, or at least the loose ball, makes a beeline for the basket and is fouled. A couple of free throws coming for Ace Strickland, as the foul is on Cagley. Well, Strickland hit a 3 a moment ago, her 3rd of the night. Goes to the free throw line, hits the first of 2. She's got 13 points. She's now 4 of 5 from the line. Second one's good as well. So Strickland gives Farragut a double-digit lead at 44-34, midway through our final quarter. McKenna Myers takes a pass from Kendall Tilly on the right side. Look for Callenberg on the roll to the basket, but Farragut did a nice job denying. So here's Tilly with the ball. Gives up to Callenberg, some 30 feet from the basket. She'll give it up to Gracie Love, and now we got Love pushing off.
Offensive foul, Jenna Callenberg. It's her 4th.
Oh, Callenberg. Callenberg with the offensive foul. Player control foul, turns the ball over. So no free throws for the Lady Admirals, but they get the ball on the 15th turnover of the night for William Blount. McCall Willis into the ball game for the Lady Admirals. Madison Hodge out high. Looks like William Blount's going man now with Tilly on Hodge. Keeley Rogers to McCall Willis. Around the perimeter, right side it goes to Madison Hodge. Could have gotten the ball to Keeley. Instead, Madison dribbles left, bounces to Claire on the left wing. Claire driving against Callenberg, who's got 4 fouls, into the paint. Whistle sounds, and that, I believe, is going to be on Gracie Love. Little easier, obviously, to attack the basket against the man-to-man than against the zone. And that's exactly what Claire Wyatt did, and rewarded with a couple of free throws, first of which is up and good. I dare say there's not too many free throw shooters better than Claire Wyatt on any of the District 4 teams. Claire, second toss, good as well. 18 for Claire. Farragut leads 46-34. Claire's got 18, Strickland's got 14. So 32 of Farragut's 46 between those two players tonight. Callenberg will pick and roll action with Tilly. And she's fouled when she gets the pass. Farragut's McCall Willis picks up her 4th. So Jenna Callenberg kept under wraps in the first half, limited to a single 3-pointer. Scored 6 in the 3rd, has been silent the first 5 minutes of the 4th, but hits the first of 2 free throws here. She's got 10 points on the night. She's William Blount's leading scorer. McCall Willis out of the game. Sheridan, I suppose, back in. And Callenberg back at the line for a second toss that is short. Claire Wyatt the rebound. Gives to Hodge. Hodge up the right side in front court. Drifts left, gives to Strickland, immediately back to Madison. So Madison Hodge at the point. Strickland over on the left wing. Right side Sheridan. Here's Hodge driving against Tilly and drawing some contact. Third foul on Tilly, and double bonus for both of these teams. So going to the free throw line, Madison Hodge. And again, we saw a moment ago Claire Wyatt against this man-to-man defense. Attacked the basket, fouled, hit both free throws. Fellow senior Madison Hodge attacking the basket against the man-to-man, fouled, and goes to the line and hits the first of two. That's Madison's first point of the night. And the second one, nothing but net. So 6 Lady Admirals now in the scoring column as Hodge adds her name, hitting both free throws, and the Lady Admirals lead 48-35. Shot blocked. Tilly driving right side, has it rejected by Claire Wyatt, who picks up the loose ball and brings it in front court herself. Now gives back to Hodge, and I would think Farragut use a little clock here. 2:27 to play. William Blount had gotten it down to 3 on a couple of occasions in the third quarter, and now here is Wyatt called for steps. Claire, as Madison Hodge doing a nice job moving without the ball. Driving to the basket, Wyatt was dropping a pass down low to her on the left block on the cut, but is called for steps. So William Blount with the ball as we approach 2 minutes remaining. And Farragut has, again, after seeing William Blount cut a 14-point lead down to 3, has reestablished a 13-point lead, and now they'll count the basket as Tilly drives right side, lays it up and in, and a foul on Ace Strickland. First basket of the night for Kendall Tilly. She, again, as previously mentioned, was one of the high scorers in the first meeting with Farragut, had 11, but scores for the first time here tonight with 2:03 remaining. Goes to the line, looks to complete a three-point play, and does so. So now it's a 10-point game, 48-38, as Coach Todd Wright of William Blount's going to use a full timeout. 48-38, Farragut leading here at William Blount with 2:03 to play in our girls contest. Back in 1 minute with more as you listen to Farragut High School Hoops, presented by Pilot Food Marts on I-105.
WFIV 105.3 FM, Loudon, Knoxville, Seymour. This is I-105.
Hi, this is Dave from VT's Bakery. Hard to believe that 20 years ago we opened our little bakery in Farragut. Our promise then is the same promise we make today. We will offer only the finest handmade baked goods. Whether you come to one of the 7 farmers markets we attend each week or come to our bakery in the Cole Shopping Center in Farragut, you will taste the quality. Come see, smell, and taste what's baking 20 years later at VG's Bakery. Handcrafted baked goods. Oh, yeah.
Shop Farragut wishes you and the entire Admiral Sports Nation much success and happiness this exciting season and reminds you to shop Farragut all year long. Your Farragut retailers, restaurants, and service providers have worked hard to make your shopping easy and a bargain. Follow Shop Farragut on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get all of the deals and discounts you need. Go Admirals!
Coming out of the timeout, Rogers down but helped up by teammates as well as McKenna Myers as Farragut with the ball, making their way up the floor, and Rogers is fouled. I believe Myers picking up her third foul. And so Kallenberg for William Blount and Sarah Cagley checking in as Keely Rogers goes to the free throw line to shoot the double bonus. So Keely has struggled a little bit from the foul line tonight. First toss is good. 7 for the Lady Admiral sophomore. 3 of 6 from the line now, and hey, good on both on this trip. Keely's got 8. She hits both free throws, gives Farragut a 12-point lead, 50-38, 1:50 to play. Tilly against Strickland, into the corner to Myers. Myers guarded by Strickland on a switch. Myers out top. Drives into the lane. Gives left side, now back out top for a three-point attempt that is going to be no good, and Strickland rebounds away that miss by Cagley. So 1:25 to play. Hodge with the basketball. Farragut spreading the floor, Rogers takes it from Hodge, guarded by Love. Gives it up to Strickland near the timeline. They're just swapping places on the floor. Keeley comes over, takes a handoff. Now drives right all the way to the basket and scores. Saw an opening, and McKenna Myers couldn't stay with her, and Keeley Rogers scores. She's got 10. Farragut leads by 14, 52-38. Kegley for William Blount. Top of the key, three-pointer, good. She's got 11. And another timeout going to be used as William Blount's going to shuttle a couple of players back into the ball game when they return to the floor. But Farragut taking a seat on the bench, so I believe this is a full timeout. 44.1 seconds to play, and the Lady Admirals leading 52-41. Previously mentioned, and I'll mention it a couple of more times throughout the course of the night, as I'm told Friday night's game with Bearden at Farragut High School has been postponed. Knox County schools, I guess, closed due to illness, and so there's a Knox County policy that you don't have except in kind of dire circumstances like a district tournament needing to get played, or else it's going to set the entire postseason off schedule. Knox County usually will not allow any sort of extracurriculars if school is not in session. And so with Friday's matchup being a pair of Knox County schools, no game Friday. It'll be made up at a later date to be determined. And I think Farragut just threw the ball away on the inbound. So I think William Blount's going to get the basketball, and we've got another timeout being asked for. As in the opening quarter, Lady Admirals did a great job taking care of the ball. And by and large tonight, not a poor job done. I've got them with now 10 turnovers on the night. I would say that's below average, below their turnover average. So that's the side you want to be on. But again, Friday night's matchups with Bearden will be played at some later date to be determined. Meanwhile, as far as the girls' District 4 standings entering the night, the Lady Bulldogs of Bearden still occupy the Catbird seat at 8-1. Maryville comes in tonight 7-2. Farragut, of course, also 7-2. Heritage 6-3. William Blount 3-6. Hardin Valley 3-6. West 1-8. Lenoir City 1-8. So William Blount with the ball coming out of the timeout, trailing by 11. Only 30 seconds to play. Left side, Kegley takes a pass, didn't shoot the three, instead drives into the lane, draws some contact, missed the shot. She's going to have a couple of free throws as they give the foul to Claire Wyatt, which I believe is her fourth. So down to 25.8 seconds to play. And Kegley, who is now William Blount's leading scorer with 11 after that three-pointer a moment ago from the top of the key, steps to the free throw line and hits the toss. So she's got 12. She's 3 of 4 from the foul line tonight, and the lead for Farragut is 10. Kegley, second toss, perfect. Kelly into the ball game for Kegley. Farragut against a press, leading by 9, 25.8 seconds to play. Rogers gets it into Claire Wyatt. Claire working against Gracie Love and carried the basketball. So this one all but done. The Lady Admirals leading by 9, but they're leaving the door cracked for William Blount with a couple of turnovers here late. Kegley hitting the free throws after the turnover a moment ago, and now William Blount with the ball, trailing by 9. 20 seconds to play. Tilley drives right side, comes open, and knocks it off the window. Good. Tilley's got 5, and William Blount uses another timeout, and again they send players to the scorer's table with a little offense-defense for Coach Todd Wright. Down to 7. So Farragut not closing this one out the way you would like. The Lady Admirals pretty well owned the first half, building a 29-15 halftime lead. And William Blount, I believe it was 2 occasions on the third quarter, trimmed Farragut's lead to 3. Lady Admirals led 35-30 heading to the fourth quarter. And here in the fourth, they, I believe, matched that halftime 14-point lead. But now that has been cut in half once again at 7, the difference, 52-45. Farragut with the basketball coming out of the timeout with 15.9 seconds to play. Keely Rogers to inbound. And it comes to Strickland. Strickland off to Rogers. Rogers in rear court. Grabbed and fouled with only 8.8 seconds to play. Combs commits the foul, and so Rogers will go to the line for Farragut and shoot the double bonus. She hit 2 just a moment ago. 4 of 7 on the night, 5 of 8. So Keeley doesn't have a lot of arc to her free throws. And earlier in the quarter, they weren't getting over the front of the rim, but now she got it down. Right over the top. Perfect on those 2 tosses. 12 for Keeley. And Farragut leads by 9 with 8.8 seconds to play. And a timeout again being used by, well, this time I believe it's by the Lady Admirals. So other matchups tonight, you've got Maryville at West. Hardin Valley is at Heritage. And Bearden tonight is hosting Lenoir City. Boys action will follow here at William Blount. The Admirals coming in 4 and 5 in the district, and William Blount right behind them in the district standings at 3 and 6. So it shapes up as an important game for both teams. But the Admirals with a very realistic opportunity to move up the standings in the coming weeks, perhaps as high as 3rd. Here's William Blount coming out of the timeout. A floater in the lane by Myers is no good. Claire with the rebound, and that'll do it. Farragut wins it 54-45 here this evening as they get a season sweep against the Lady Governors of William Blount. Lady Admirals improving to 17 and 6 overall, 8 and 2 in the district. And William Blount dropping to 14 and 10 overall, 3 and 7 in district play. As the Lady Admirals with a 9-point victory after leading by 14 at halftime and seeing William Blount trim that lead to 3 on multiple occasions. Farragut pushed the lead back out to 14 and settles for a 9-point victory tonight here at William Blount High School. Let's step aside, get a 2-minute break. We'll return to take a look at all the final numbers from